Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today. We'll be doing another Happy in Paradise customization, following on from yesterday's. Well, yesterday's was Bud's one, right? Hopefully that's not spoilers, because I did record another one yesterday, a pre-recorded one. I will be pre-recording another one today. Yeah, yesterday was Bud's one, which was the insanely fast one, where basically, you know, most of it is just kind of empty space. But I don't know, that's either I'm getting faster at customization, which is possible, or maybe I was just being a bit lazy yesterday. I don't really remember, to be honest, but it's a morning. Let's do a customization. Good morning, everyone. We're now in Fawnhallow. It's 11:28 a.m. on Sunday, November 20th, 2022. And then we'll, Daisy May's here. Whoa. I didn't even know you had an announcement for Daisy May, I'm going to be honest, but, you know, I feel like I've been amazed by the fact you had an announcement for Daisy May before, so perhaps that is not new news to me. But yes, we're going to be doing a Happy in Paradise customization. Who are we going to be doing? I think we're going to be doing Breeze. I don't know. I don't even know who Bree is, to be honest. November 24th is Turkey Day, so we've got, that's Thanksgiving, I suppose. Is this November 24th then? Is it? When's November 24th? Thursday. Fair enough. Yeah, but what was I saying? We're doing customization, but vibing out, being like, woo, yeah, let's go. Happy Home Paradise. Yeah. I just keep saying, yeah, I don't really know what to say. Slowly building up a backlog. I recorded some, I recorded Cuphead yesterday? I don't even remember, to be honest. 20 minute episodes. Did it go well? It went alright, I think, maybe. I honestly can't remember. Which is probably not a good sign, but yeah. I mean, Cuphead is sort of being not indefinitely, is being extended because, you know, I didn't have time recently to make a thumbnail art. Anyway, so just like stuck with it, and you know, it turns out that sticking through with it is okay. You know, it turns out IL2 is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yet again, I haven't gotten as far as the very difficult bosses yet, so it's a bit hard to say. Maybe it will be, maybe it won't be. I don't know still again if I'll have time to build up much of a backlog next week, but hopefully I can record at least some episodes today, get some little nightmares, maybe get some of Murray done. So who do we have? We had sitting here. We had like Wolfgang, we had Rooney. I think his name's Wolfgang at least. I very much get confused between Wolves. But Wolf, he's been there quite a few times, Wolfgang. I don't think we've seen Rooney before. I must assume he wants a boxing arena. Someone else, no, it was a wrestling arena, it was a luchador, but let's see. Oh, a boxing gym, okay. You want a vacation boxing gym, you want rock and roll stage, dinner parties, okay, these are all things that we've sort of done before. You want like an alien spaceship or something? That sounds interesting, we might do that one, Wade's one, the TikTok o'clock. I have continuously forgotten to get the recipes, and I also have continuously forgotten to talk to the neighbours to grab their rugs and stuff from them to actually finally like upgrade our account level. So, you know, let's just talk to people and then, you know, stop talking to them. Because you might as well. We're not going to properly talk with them, and I'm just trying to talk to the people which I probably haven't spoken with before. These people I've always spoken with. That is also a fantastic photo I took of your thing, Elvis. Well, we almost certainly have spoken to Jay. Daisy? I don't remember doing yours. Oh, yours is a Christmas one. I remember now. If you made a bet with me being like, I bet you've done Daisy's customization, I would have been like, no shot, you know? I'd have been like, no way have I done Daisy's one. I forgot about Chrissy's as well. Oh my god. All of these like sort of new ones I've just completely forgotten about. This is a nice sort of like reminiscing time. Chrissy's one was one I really liked as well. Axel, we've probably spoken of you. Maybe? I don't know. I might as well speak with you just to see. Never mind. It's been ages. I don't even know what we did your customization for. I actually genuinely don't even remember the prompt. Hello, you're the pirate one, I remember that. Gosh, we haven't spoken for people for ages. You were ages ago, Rod, weren't you? You must have been like, maybe not half a year ago, but maybe like 4 months ago or something. I don't know if that's actually accurate or not. Don't quiz me on that. Anyway, we're going to do Wade's one with a TikTok of a clock because I have no idea what that even means. Hopefully you want like a steampunk sort of place. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. Apart from that, you probably just want a clock shop. Is what the only thing I can particularly guess. Like a tokery, a house of ticking clocks. This sounds like something which you could really do a cool like horror aspect for, like a horror customization. I don't think we're going to because I'm not vibing with it right now. But let's try and find an acre which is not particularly populated. Tick-tock of a clock. Like that. I don't really know where to put you, to be honest. I feel like I should put you in a sort of foresty area. I could put you over here. Why did I put you over here? I don't even remember who that pig is. Nor his customization. It has gotten to the point where I basically don't even remember the customizations I've done anymore. That'd be like a fun Sporkle quiz to do or something. Here are all my customizations. Can you name what they were? Like, here's a screenshot from them or something. I don't know where to put you. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm sort of just looking at these places trying to be like, Static's the only one here, but... I mean, you are a penguin. I think I might as well put you somewhere random because I don't know. I don't think the outside matters at all for this customization. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I mean, I could make it matter, but I'm not going to. But you're a penguin. You can go in a TikTok vlog. Maybe you're like here, frozen in time. Ooh, now it's like metaphorical. Look at this. Environmental storytelling. Pathos. It's not really pathos, I suppose. Isn't pathos like when like weather reflects the mood of a character or something? I'm not really sure I'd consider like an iceberg to have frozen weather. And I don't mean the hit Disney movie featuring Idina Menzel and Kristen Bell and I don't remember anyone else in it, I'm going to be perfectly honest, but at least the actor's name. Sorry, I'm moving my mic then so it's a bit closer to my mic. My mic's already pretty close to my mic because it's probably as close as it can get to my mic. I meant to my face. So it's a very simplistic bed, which is actually kind of surprising. Hold on, let's see what customization options we even have. Ooh, wooden block stuff. Huh. Interesting. You have like a playroom thematic going on. A sleepy time playroom. That is, I'm going to be honest, certainly not what I expected. Okay. I can roll with that. I think I think 8x6 should be what we go for. I'm just trying to picture it in my head, just trying to see what it looks like. I really did not expect a playroom aesthetic for the clocks, but I guess, yeah, you just want a sort of like sleeping area. I don't know why honeycomb is recommended. That seems almost bizarre to me, but I think we'll go with a playroom aesthetic. I guess we're using those sort of greeny, yellow, whites as your palette, if we particularly can. And we're going to have a centerpiece as a bed because, you know, it's quite an important part of it, I think. White and green, yellow. Green, good enough. Methinks. Something like this. And then I saw we have the clock towers. We'll try and use pastel colours, probably. Yeah, cutesy colour. To be like this. And it'll be like a clock world of your imagination. Papa Bear? Like a sort of like Cloud Cuckoo Land. I mean, I guess that fits, but it's a bit... It's not quite fitting the way I want it. I don't know how symmetrical I want to make this. So for now, we're just making it symmetrical. And then I'll probably change it up later. In fact, I'm already not going to make it symmetrical now because I've just noticed. We have a lot of furniture items, which we should probably try and at least somewhat incorporate into the stylings of what we got going on. White, and we could put the green mat on top. I think I want to put a yellow mat on top. It feels a bit more pastel-y, doesn't it? It does. It was a completely different feel, though. In my personal opinion, there's not a green wood. There's a green wood. Huh. Could do green and white. Invert it? Okay, sure, why not? We do have green as quite a dominant colour here. Obviously, I do want that music box. To make it feel very sort of lullaby-esque. Green and yellow. And then something in the corner, maybe like a lamp will be... A lava lamp? Okay. I can roll with that, I think. We should also probably turn the lights down low. White entranceway? I do wish we had more entranceways. We're going to have a soft green light, I think. Not going to completely turn it off, but we are going to turn it slightly on. And then I think we'll use healing. Rain is an interesting idea. To make it sort of sound relaxing that way. Because I think we did Land of Nod already, which was really quite a dreamland sort of thing. So I don't want to do... I don't want to step on Olivia's toes too much, and Olivia's had a very sort of ethereal feel to it. Ugh. There's going to be a lot of colour clashing, I think, in this area. So I have a lot of clocks. Little table, okay. A bench is interesting. It's interesting we have a wooden block as a recommended item set, but, you know, not the table. We have a wooden low table. If anything, I feel like we should use pillows as a sort of seating implement. Seating implement. Well, I don't know why I said it like that. Like, is it mum's cushion? Could be quite nice. Colourful quilt plus animal. Seems like a good combo. We just do 2 colourful quilts like this. And if anything, we can actually move it slightly over here. So we can start putting stuff against the wall. Like bookshelves. Wooden end table maybe? And what else? Alarm clocks? I suppose so. I don't know how many alarms you need to wake up in the morning, but there's no green or yellow customization? Alright. Hello, future dear darling here. Actually realising that I accidentally muted myself for like the next 6 minutes, so you have me commentating here, because, you know, I actually managed to catch this one before it went out into post. But anyway, here I am just talking about the table. I don't really know if I'm saying anything particularly interesting. I'm like, oh, you know, I don't want it to be white, maybe I want it to be green. I don't know if maybe it's because I wanted it to stand out from the grid a little bit more. Here, I don't even know what I'm looking for. It's quite hard to remember exactly what you were saying, you know, sort of blindly, but I'm going to do my best. But we're going to make it a bit more like a playroom. So, you know, of course, you've got to have a nice little rocking horse in. I don't know why a rocking horse is such like a staple and sort of like a child's playroom, that sort of thing. I don't even know many people who even had a rocking horse growing up. I know one person who had a rocking horse, and we always used it as a chair whenever we played on Nintendo Wii together, but whatever. So, of course, this customization is all about clocks and timekeeping and that sort of thing. Well, actually, now I think about it, the timekeeping like workshop would have been a very interesting direction to go with this, which I didn't go with in the end, but still. Yeah, I'm gonna put a load of clocks down, and these clocks don't actually stay. Spoilers, you know, this is the future me's perspective. I already know what I'm gonna do, but here I am just being like, oh, you know, the white clock on the white cloth, it sort of like blends together too much. I don't really like that. It sort of, you lose the silhouette of what's going on. So I changed it to a lime green. Even when I put the lime green down, I was like, I'm not really feeling that. So I put another wristwatch down. I'm like, okay, the only customization here which fits the palette I'm going for is a white, so let's change this white cloth to a yellow cloth. So we got a little bit of pop, we got something at least like sort of being able to be differentiated from what's going on. Here I am, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm talking about like trying to put the rocking horse down in a place which sort of offsets the sort of very structured grid nature we have right now going on. Because I say like a child's playroom is often quite cluttered, it's quite disorganized a lot of the time. You know, things aren't going to very neatly align to the grid pattern. Here I spend a long time like just trying to find the toy box, and when I look at the train set, I'm like, whoa, a train set, that seems like a cool idea. Spoilers, this also doesn't stay because this is way too noisy for what's meant to be like a sleepy, I was going to say beddy go by time sort of room, which is that's not really a thing. But yes. I put the train here, it's incredibly noisy. I don't even know you can hear it. I can't even hear it through the video. I don't know if I've muted myself, which is probably why I can't hear it in the first place, but yeah, I put it there, and then I'm having trouble basically figuring out exactly what's going on. I always hate this, like, I want, you see where the clock was and the table was at that moment, right there, is I always want both things to be accessible from the front, but doing so means you have to put one of the things not in the corner, which is sort of just like, okay, well the only way you can do that is just like, you either leave a gap or have an item inaccessible in the corner, which very few items I think feel reasonable being inaccessible. Things like a houseplant makes sense. But like a grandfather clock feels really weird if you put it in the corner or like a table directly in front of it. I think personally, at least, because, you know, the grandfather clock has got like a big old pendulum in the middle, which is well, I was going to say you watch it. I guess you don't really watch it, but still. Anyway, I get rid of a grandfather clock anyway because I don't like the fact that I can't customize it to be white or like at least a little bit more of a pastel-y colour. So it aesthetically doesn't really fit what's going on. Would it be nice to have a customization colour option? Yeah, it would be. Here I'm just looking through the toy box. Again, looking for the toy box. Couldn't find it. Found a cat tower and I was like, I never use this as a customization option. Let's use it. Let's pop it down here in the corner. Does Wade own a cat? I don't know. I think actually, you know, because I haven't actually finished this customization. I remember future, but it's only slightly in the future, I'm going to be honest. I'm still looking for the toy box. But I'm just like, there's no way it's a small miscellaneous item. And then, I'm about to be proven wrong in 3, 2, 1. There it is. Wait, no, there it is. I didn't realise the toy box is a small item that you can put it on top of other things. Or maybe I didn't and I just completely forgot. I mean, it's kind of hard to remember all the properties of every single item in this game. But yeah, here I am just sort of trying to fill in the rest of the area, trying to put more clocks down, because you know that is kind of like the centerpiece. It is kind of the general idea of what this customization is in the first place. So you might as well sort of like lean quite hard into that thematic. I think here I'm talking about the fact that I don't really like the wristwatch and the digital clock, because this is quite an analog design and area. There's not really many electrical things. Like currently the only thing is the train and the lava lamp. By electrical, I mean like mains power, Technically, most things, all the clocks in here probably are electrical, apart from the hourglass, I guess. But, it has a very different sort of rustic feel, like a digital alarm clock with like an LED interface compared to, the analog ticking of a clock. Here again, just putting more puzzles down. I don't know, the reason I like the staples, every time I want to make a playroom, teddy bear, puzzle, toy box. Immediately looks like a playroom, and rocking horse always looks like a playroom. I will say that puzzle looks insanely difficult. Am I the only one that thinks that? But that's a huge block of just like the same colour in the middle. Like, no wonder it's unfinished. Actually, looking at it right now, I think the rocking horse doesn't fit quite colour wise. I don't know if there's a pure white rocking horse. I don't think there is. I think the base one's pure yellow. So maybe I'll try switching it to that colour, because unfortunately the red is a bit too much of a pop. Like, at least the pinks and the yellows and the sort of blues I'm using from the pastel colorization is at least quite soft. So, it's not broad. It doesn't draw your eye too much. Although I have noticed there are little airplanes which are quite red, which sort of draw your eye. But maybe I should cover them up with clocks. I don't really know. Anyway, here we are moving on to the wall, because I'm just like, we don't really have any more room to put things down. So I think that's how it should be. I was going to use a throwback clock as a centerpiece. Didn't. In the end, spoilers, I guess. Like, I wanted to use a cuckoo clock, because I'm just like, I don't know, doesn't it feel like kind of thematic? You can just sort of like imagine the story, like this young child who just always goes to sleep with like 50 clocks in his room. It sounds like some weird fairy tale or whatever, and always has a cuckoo clock which wakes him up in the morning every day. You can imagine how the story goes, like the cuckoo clock stops working someday, and like all his clocks stop working, and him being able to, some sort of moral about being able to live life without restraint to the constant awareness and understanding of the ticking of time, and as if things are always running out, and you should be able to appreciate things in a moment while also being able to have a balance of organisation and preparedness, I suppose. I don't know. Do fairy tales often have morals like that? I guess that's more of an Aesop sort of fable thing. But yeah, this part's not very interesting. I'm just sort of putting clocks down. But at the very least, I feel like we've done a reasonable amount of unique customizations recently. This one's quite unique. Bud's one yesterday, volleyball, I guess it's kind of unique. I don't think we've done this beach sports one. There'll be one coming out next week on the Thursday, which is probably the most, like, I was so surprised when I saw that customization. I was like, we haven't done anything like this before. So I think that's very exciting. It's not even my favourite customization I've done. I actually think I could have done a much better job at it, but I've just sort of just like, whoa, I didn't expect this as a customization even option, but it makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just sort of surprised, I suppose, that the toy box thematic was what I was going for. But anyway, I think my commentary is just about to come back to live status now. So, peace out, I suppose. There's a weird way to round it off. Oh my god, I was muted for that entire thing, so I'm going to have to dub that over in post. I already have dubbed that over in post. So, hope you enjoyed my commentary. That's a rare opportunity, because I haven't done that since Bug Fables, because normally if I'm muted, I don't catch myself being muted until after a video is uploaded and someone goes, hey, you're not speaking for this part, and I'm like, oh no. But that happened during one Bug Fables episode. Literally the entire episode was just muted, and I had to dub over the entire thing, which is, it's actually kind of fun. It's actually, way easier commentating over something without having to play it exactly at the same time. But anyway, I was just basically saying we're basically almost done with this customization. There's not really much else to put on. I was saying that, I wish we had, Salvador Dali, the persistence of time as a potential, artwork item, but unfortunately we don't. Because if we did, that feels like something that'd be rather fitting. But for now, we're just going to put this stuff down. I can't believe this wall clock wasn't actually a recommended option, but hey ho. It's a thing, sometimes with Stream Deck, because it sometimes goes to sleep when I press it to mute myself. It sometimes doesn't, sometimes I don't unpress it, and thus I remain muted for the entire thing, which is, not exactly great. I would say, well, people who actually want to hear me speak, but, I guess if you didn't want to hear me speak, then you're just like, woo, This is the best thing. I'm just not looking at these clocks because I want another clock here to fill this gap, and I don't really know which one, but I think we'll go with the Sakura Mau clock. And then I don't know what we want hanging from the ceiling. Obviously, I think a thing to do is obviously put dreamy things down to sort of pair with the mobile. Maybe put it here. Maybe put it in front of a door instead. Yeah, okay. I think it's sort of like fighting for space against a mobile bear, so I'm not really, wasn't really in love with it otherwise. Ornithopter? Ornithopter. Could put a couple of these down, why not? Help sort of add to the playtime feel of it. I don't know why we didn't use a white version. That actually fits the colour palette we're going for, but if I can help fill out any sort of like empty spaces we got going on. And I think a final thing we should consider, which I didn't initially, was to put down a rug somewhere. Like this screams probably for like an interesting rug like this. Like sleeping on a cloud? How about that? I think that's okay. Have a welcome mat? No, that doesn't fit thematically. I think this is fine. Let us, I don't really know what to polish. I mean, I do this a lot where I will do hearts on the teddy bears and that sort of thing, but apart from that, I don't really see anything else which should be polished. So let's put you in your outfit and we'll go outside and do, I don't even know what customization we're going to do outside, I'm going to be perfectly honest. This is like nonsensical. Pajamas, PJ outfit, striped dress. So I will probably put you in a PJ outfit and a terry cloth. Fleece PJs actually sounds quite nice, but I don't think those colorations unfortunately fit exactly what we're going for. I forgot which one I was going to go for. That green, okay, green PJ outfit, terry cloth nightcap. So it's a dress up item. Scroll down to that P, so we can actually find it. PJ. That looks okay as well. I think I like the striped one a little bit better though. I think it gives a bit more character to what you're wearing. Oh, it's a terry cloth nightcap. Uwe le terry cloth. I don't know what terry cloth even is. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. T. Now, do we want this colour or this colour? I think this one fits a bit better. There you go. You look like you're ready to go to sleep. So, now we've got to figure out what on earth we're doing on the outside. The outside does not matter, I will be honest, compared to the inside. I think it's not very important. We're not going to make it winter. We're going to make it springtime actually, because I want to see if we can make it rain. I want it to be late at night. I want it to be raining, and we'll be like, ooh, it's so like nice. It's so cozy. Switch. Like, I don't know about you. I think the heavy sound of rain is super sort of like comforting. So we want quite a quaint looking house, I think. I always think this one looks a bit cuter and quainter than the rest. Green stone tile, you can hardly tell. Beige coloration? Is that okay to say? Yellow outside? Ugh. The yellows are just, like, why are they always such like a mustardy colour? I don't get it. Instead we're just gonna... Simple door? No, let's do a common door. We're gonna go with this colour. Even though it's grey and it's not green. I think it fits a bit better. I don't know what we're gonna do customization wise. I guess we're gonna have to just go with a star-matic. So we're gonna keep it rather simple. The outside here should be like a dreamland, I think. which is not the easiest thing to do, I would wager. What? Star? Hello? Is it not called starving? Where is it? Yeah, I'm not really sure how to make a dreamland except for just using a load of the Celeste items. If only we had like a floating cloud as an item, just a load of clouds. But again, I don't want to go too far into the ethereal sort of like feel, because that will make it very similar to Olivia's one. We do want some distinction. You want your own sort of uniquenesses. I guess we could put a kid's tent down. Why not? I guess we could still just make it an outside sort of playroom. Yeah, I don't really see why not. Papa Panda. No, I want the giant teddy bear. Because I think we have a Papa Panda teddy bear inside. Cream. And I want probably about like a mint coloured thing like this. Giant teddy bear. The guardian of Wade's sleepy time. One of the top Bluey episodes, I will be honest. Is it my favourite though? No, probably not. I do like it though. But we're not here to talk about that in my monologue. But that is a sort of vibe actually probably we're going for, the sort of sleepy time. Where is all the star related items? Are they not all like together? Like, I guess it counts as a seat, probably, the crescent moon. We could also do the not cream, what? The cute, the dreamy stuff. No, mine was literally 2 dreamy items in this game. What? I already thought there were more. There's a crescent moon bed, but wasn't really what I had in mind by itself. I guess we can do this as a bit of like an entranceway. A moon. No moon, no stars. I'm always stuck in this twilight. In the shadow of... It's got a note, but why are they using different names for each of them? In the shadow of your heart. Florence and Machines, anyone? I'm not like the biggest Florence and Machines fan, but not as in I hate their music or anything. I just, just haven't listened to their music, but I really like that song. Cosmic Love. No dawn, no day. I'm always stuck in this twilight. In the shadow of your heart. Ooh, whoa. Ooh, whoa. Does this look like a night sky? I actually think we should get rid of his moon. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's adding anything. I'm always stuck in this twilight. So I don't know why I'm singing like that. She has a beautiful voice. Let us put some star fragments down, I think, on the floor. Wherever they may be. And I'm just trying to rack my brain for like a way to do like cloud-esque looking things. We should also rotate some of these stars so they're not all copy paste facing the same direction as each other. Just rotate that twice. I'm always stuck in this... It's really in my head now. Are you always stuck in this twilight? Because I'm going to be honest, I'm always stuck in this twilight. In the shadow of your heart. I mean, it kind of looks like a night sky. Kind of. It'd be nice if we actually did not an iceberg area, so we can actually put like paths down, but often paint myself into this sort of mess, so by Lord, I'm going to paint myself out of it. Let's get one more star fragment here. I'm just sort of looking at which one we have the fewest of, and it looks like it's this one we have the fewest of, so Yeah, not exactly the most amazing outside customization, I think, but you know, it's fine. This customization is not about the outside, it's all about the inside. It's all about inside, no outside. And I think we'll round it off at a little bit of a stretch. I'm going to have to edit this video later. I think, I'm going to be honest, I think this green light is a bit too strong right now. I think we need to tone that down a bit. Maybe all the way, in fact. And I kind of want to make this green instead of white. Can we make this green as well? Let's fit the colour thematics. I think that's nice. I think we're good. I didn't realise there's rain on the window as well. Are we missing something? Oh, you need to have a antique clock. That's why I put it down. Oh, it just doesn't fit anywhere. I'm going to put it... I'm going to put it... here in the corner. That's it in the corner, out of place and aesthetically missing the rest of the palette. I think that's alright. Yeah, I think it's alright customization. I think it's, I would say on the good side, you know. I'm not going to be like, wow, that's amazing side. I'm not going to be the great side. I think it's just nice, you know. I don't know. I wonder if I can make it more Dreamlandy. Let's see what other people have done, though. Wade, Wikipedia, because I can't remember what his thing was called. That's nice about Wikipedia. I put popular media. Wikipedia, there we go. I couldn't see my keyboard, that's why all my fingers were in the wrong place. And you might be like, why didn't you use the F and J bumps to center your fingers? They're getting kind of worn down. This keyboard I have is very old. I should probably buy a new one at some point, but I've yet to do so. House of Ticking Clocks. There we go. Wade. The preview's already over. Let's see what people have done. This is literally just a wall of clocks. Fair enough. This is like a cozy sort of winter chalet. I think that's fair enough. Yeah, I'll take a photo. I would want you sleeping, but the problem is when you sleep, you're very off-center, aren't you? So I think we'll just roll with it, actually. You know, I convinced myself out of it. Who needs everything to be so symmetrical all the time? Can we put like a soft filter over it? That's too soft. No one can even see what's going on. But we're going to roll with it anyway. Can I also talk to you while you're on the bed? Will you like look over at me? What the heck? How did you do that? You teleported behind me on my emotion deru. Nothing personal kiddo. Yeah, there's not a lot of like cozy winter chalets. Surprisingly, not many playrooms. Oh, this person did a playroom as well. Green playroom. We did with similar sort of thought. Ah, this person did a steampunk thing. That's so cool. That's what I said. I think when we first saw about customization, I was like, I think a steampunk idea would be really cool. Surprisingly, quite a lot of room for creativity. This person did like a really modern sort of design. I think I'll work a little longer because I need to do another customization today, but we'll round off today's episode here. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join me Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope you see each other again for now. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.